you feel the hype? That's right, E3 2021 is upon us. Considering that we didn't have an E3 show last year, there's a lot to be excited for. But when it comes to my channel and me personally, there are two big things that I'm really excited for in terms of shows. Of course, Nintendo and Square Enix. And of course, The Legend of Zelda, Super Smash Bros., and yes, Kingdom Hearts are the forerunners of my channel. And when it comes to the possibility of Kingdom Hearts at E3, is it gonna happen? Should it happen? Can we expect it to happen? Especially since Nomura said that this should be like, a little bit of a slow year or a little bit of a break for Kingdom Hearts this year. We got the Union Cross finale, both in English and Japanese, not too long ago, and that gave us a lot to be hyped up and excited for the future of Kingdom Hearts Phase 2. And considering that the Union Cross finale happened right before E3, can we expect a glimpse, a tease, anything of Kingdom Hearts at this year's show at Square Enix? Because we have 40 minutes of footage of content that Square Enix promises us. Now, of course, like I said before, Nomura said that this is going to be a bit of a break, a slow year for Kingdom Hearts, and that we shouldn't really expect anything in terms of updates, news, or anything of the sort when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. But of course, plans can change, and that can be interpreted a number of ways when Nomura said Kingdom Hearts is going to take a bit of a break. Especially since Square Enix President Matsuda said that this year's E3 we should definitely, keep our eyes on something to be hyped up when it comes to the new generation of Square Enix games. And not too long ago, we got the big confirmation that Dragon Quest XII is indeed a thing, and that happened before E3. Of course, we can consider games like Final Fantasy 16 and the hints of the leaked Final Fantasy Origin to be at this year's Square Enix show. And they did give us a little bit of a taste of what we can expect there, but they did say that we should expect a lot of surprises and that a bunch of the things they plan to reveal has not been revealed, so we should definitely check out that show. Something that's interesting on the creator side of things is that Square Enix is planning to create a DMCA-free version of the show, because of course when people do reactions, live streams, co-streams of these events, it's become more and more prevalent that, the labels of the music industry is issuing out DMCAs, which is not a fun time. Sure, it's within their right, but does it make it right? I don't know about that one, Chief. So considering that, a lot of developers, companies like to use licensed music within their shows, it's cool to see that Square Enix is taking initiative in order to grant creators a DMCA-free version. A lot of people on Twitter and social media have already taken this as a possible hint to Kingdom Hearts, which could be a bit of a reach, but all possibilities must be considered. Especially since that Utada Hikaru is the one making the theme songs of the Kingdom Hearts games. And her music, as awesome as it is, it's very susceptible, extremely, hilariously susceptible to DMCAs. So, maybe they're making a Utada-free version of a Kingdom Hearts reveal? I don't know, that's a bit of a reach, but it's something interesting to consider. Anything Kingdom Hearts related would be great, even if it's not a tease into the next generation of Kingdom Hearts. A lot of people are talking about the need of Kingdom Hearts ports on the Nintendo Switch. That could be something cool that they reveal at a Square Enix show. And if they do decide to give us a glimpse, a tease of the next generation, I feel that Rex should be at the top of the list, considering that ever since Kingdom Hearts Super Mind, ever since Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memory, and the finale of Union Cross, the world of Quadratum, the aspect of the world of fiction, Yazora's world, Shibuya, Shinjuku, all that good jazz, is getting more and more drastically important. So if they were to tease anything that is Kingdom Hearts related going into the future, it would have to deal with our boy Yozora, our boy Rex, our game, yes, Noctis, the night sky, the true sky, the one true sky, the world of fiction. Yeah, But of course, this is just entertaining the possibilities of Square Enix possibly having something Kingdom Hearts related at their show. I mean, it is 40 minutes long, and of course, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy Origin is probably going to be right there at the top of the docket and whatnot. But Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrated literally just came out. So I mean, that's one less thing they have to promote, but they do have to promote other games such as The World Ends With You, Neo, The World Ends With You. And I'm really banking on that possibility of the president of Square Enix talking about, you know, hey, you should definitely keep your eye out for a Square Enix show. But if it doesn't happen, if nothing happens Kingdom Hearts related, I'm not going to be mad or sad or disappointed at the very least. Because, I mean, we had a lot to work with, a lot to eat. Kingdom Hearts fans were eating big from the Union Cross finale. And, you know, I want to also consider Nomura's words when it comes to 2021. And that 2022 is something that we should definitely keep our eyes on when it comes to the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. But, you know, part of me wants to also think that they want to set that up a little bit, just a smidge, just a taste. And if nothing happens at E3, I feel that TGS this year and Jump Festa are indeed bigger bets when it comes to having anything Kingdom Hearts related, because, you know, Kingdom Hearts and those two shows have more of a hand-in-hand type deal going off. You know, the theme song that's playing right now, Traverse Town. If Sora gets announced for Smash, this is the theme that I want to play for a Sora Smash trailer. So, you know, the possibility I feel is there. It's not zero. I definitely don't think it's zero that Kingdom Hearts may or may not be at this year's E3. It's a bit slim, but it's something that I feel that we should keep in mind and entertain despite Nomura's words and whatnot. I definitely don't believe that any type of Kingdom Hearts release is happening this year. That is something that we could almost 100% guarantee and be unanimous about when it comes to Nomura saying that, oh, Kingdom Hearts games or Kingdom Hearts releases or updates or anything is happening this year. No, I don't think any type of Kingdom Hearts release is happening this year. A release could happen for the 20th anniversary 2022, and I feel that it's a good idea to, you know, set up that hype, set up that tease, set up that nice conundrum of Quadratum as early as possible, and E3 would be the best bet to do it. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that there's a possibility that we'll get anything Kingdom Hearts related at this year's E3, considering that it is a big 40-minute juicy show of Square Enix? There's a lot to take in when it comes to what Square Enix wants to show off, but I feel that Kingdom Hearts could have a little footnote within that grand scheme of things. I mean, it could be possible that Nomura shows up in some shape or form in order to talk a little bit about any other projects he's having, you know, The World Ends With You, Final Fantasy, and of course Square Enix's Kingdom Hearts collaboration with big boy Disney, Vam Rex. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below and feel the hype, all the hype needed for E3 2021, especially when it comes to Nintendo, Square Enix, all that good jazz. It is going down. And if you want to keep up with the hype, be sure to like, favorite, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK to know when my videos go live. And I'll see you live on Twitch during the Square Enix and Nintendo showcase. So guys, until the next video, this has been HMK. Keep things hyped. Check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.